Where is this last lockbox, though? I don't know what it is. Because at first I thought it would be round here somewhere. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Why would that not be it? Where is that last? Oh, good. There's the crown done. It has to be one of these boxes. Maybe I have to give it back to the guy. You'd think it was this one. I mean, I do have all the keys that I need, right? I'll go talk to this one, see what he says about that, see if he gives us his thing off the back of it. Nope. So where's the strong box? Where do I need to go? Wait. Oh, it's the strongbox key. Huh. Yeah, it's down here. Of course. Pine cones and florins. Really? That's it. Pine cones and florins. Okay, then I know what strongbox it is that we need to go to. The question is, how do we get the key to the kitchen? The only way I can think of to get the key to the kitchen is to say who the master is to the commander. We'll be back this evening around 6. I know it seems like such a little amount of time, but quite a lot has happened. We talked earlier. Of course we did. There's a bed up here I can use, assuming that Silas isn't locked away in his room again. Oh. I think he's been killed or something. He's completely disappeared anyway. It's a bit weird. Was there a bed up here? I do not think there was. Right, let's have a look. No, 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 no. Right, down here, like the lightning bolts. They said at 6 that that guy would be back. Well, it's about 4 just now. So if we say 3 hours, that should do it. As long as I'm quick getting there, he shouldn't have shut up shop for the... Ooh. Whenever it does that quick load, whenever it does that and you auto-save it, it's always really, really glitchy afterwards. Yeah, good, we got him. Once I give him this, I should be able to get more upgrades to my armor again. Ah, Scow, just the buck I needed to see. Your timing couldn't be better. Still working on a way to uncover the Master's identity, but I found out who the Master was. The prison itinerary needs signing. Good, good. Listen to this. Commander takes up his lyre. Oh, jeez. My lovely's lovely. My lovely's eyes, they shine and sparkle. Her whiskers are all coarse and bristly, like rubies glowing in the dark. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Her lips are red and soft and kissly. Ugh. Some of that's a bit high. My lovely's ears all soft and purple. They flap so gaily in the breeze. I long to nuzzle at her purple. Jeez, oh. Though her herples often make me sneeze. Jeez, oh. My lovely's cough is soft and croupy. Her teeth are dainty, sharp and nibbly. Oh my god. Her left eye is all white and droopy. Her nose is long and pink and dribbly. Sounds like my nose. Never seems to stop running. My lovely's lovely and contrary. I swore one day she'd be my bride. But in a garden green and airy. She fell and broke her neck and died. Wow, that just took a bad turn. Rip. Your use of simile and metaphor is almost undescribable. True. Which did you love the most? The rubies glowing in the dark. Ah, a moment of indulgence on my part. Tell me, what else do you love about my ode? The imagery is very powerful. I felt so too. Which did you find the most evocative? Shapely tail. Her bristly ear hair? No. Her ears flapping in the breeze. Ah, you can almost see them, can't you? It's gratifying to receive such praise from a fellow troubadour. Now, what's this? The commander takes the itinerary and, holding it at arm's length, studies it with an almost theatrical intensity. Yes. Ah, I see. Good, all right. Gadwell? Is there a problem, sir? I was stationed in Gadwell. Oh, must be 15 years ago now. Oh, a charming fishing port. You really should visit sometime. Tough place for the Red Paw now, though. With a wink and a flourish of his quill pen, the commander signs the document. My autograph. For a fan. Leave this with me, Scow. I'll make sure it reaches the transport captain. Anything else I can do? Play for me, Scow. Something amusing. Amusing. Rascal's Whirligig. That's the one that we did before. The greatest of crooks. Great choice of song. You came in late on the second verse. Otherwise, that was certainly an interesting performance. Oh, geez. Song of Adventure. The Gilded Warrior. Ah, okay. I don't know if that's going to lead anywhere if I keep doing different songs. I'm curious. It's pitch black there. What's going on over here? Whoa. I was hoping that he'd give me an upgrade there, but then... Oh, okay. We know who their identity is, but we can't prove it yet. That's where the issue is. So I need to go in here, and I probably have to try and get access to that back room. Anything I can do here? Yeah, we're going to have to get into that kitchen. If I can get in there, it's going to make all the difference with this. Let's see what this guy says. Private Inga was stabbed with a fresh carrot. Huh. Let's have a look at what we can see, if anything, here. I must have to speak to her in some regard. Let's see. I can't carry any more of them, really? Oh, I don't think I've been in here before. I didn't know this was a room, actually. Interesting. In fact, I must have been in there at one point. But I don't remember ever being in. I'd completely missed that before. We'll head back to the bed over here then. "12 hours of sleep." I think the cook should be back in at this. And once I can get into the back section, we are going to be able to complete all of this. There she is. I might be better resting or hiding before we go ahead and do any of this. Just in case. Prepare the bottles and explosive acorns. Surprised to see me, Uma? Relieved. I've been worried sick about you, my love. Are you really going to pretend nothing happened? No, no. It was foolish of you to come back. I hate to tell you this, love, but you're being a nuisance. I know you're the master. That's a fine story, minstrel, but you've no proof. Why don't you just stay out of each other's way? What are you cooking? A bone broth. Will you try some? I'll manage. Oh wow, really? Oh, there's a thing. I didn't know I could get that before. Right, okay, I need to try and prove that she is the... Right, we're not getting killed by it or not being kicked out or anything. I need to try and find something around here. Some way of getting in there. trying to see if there's anything... If there's any way that I can get access to something... Oh wait, what's that up there? Carrots. That's carrots that you can get access to. There's also, by the looks of it, a bottle of rot gut up there. Yeah, there is. Now, I need to swap suits before I can do this here, and I can't do it in this section, I don't think. Oh, I can here. Let's see what he says, what she says. Right. I thought maybe dressing up as too long would help there, but it didn't. Oh, this is weird. It won't let me jump in this. I think it still thinks I'm actually in this suit, you know that? That was really weird there. Yeah, I can jump now. Oh, sugar. He doesn't know what way to go. At the same time though, I did get kind of what I was looking for there. He's kind of glitched out actually. Now, the big question is, how do I get her into trouble? Maybe Silas will know. If I can find him at any point. Because he never seems to be about anymore. I thought that was blood on the floor just for a second. Oh, what am I doing? How would I prove that she is the master? There's got to be something I can do. Some proof in this area? Anything like that? Thought I might be able to get her cheesed off at me, but I can't. Huh. I don't know where she sleeps either. Well, maybe it's something I need to do later. I'll probably have to go back to to this. Return to the prison transport ship. Fine, we'll just do this just now then. Okay. The only other thing I can think is if I can find the key to the kitchen somewhere, maybe, just maybe, I could get the extra key and then the people will tell me that she is actually the master at that. Because I couldn't find any proof in the previous area. Just got to try and find this key somewhere. I even know where it is the problem. Ah, dear. How now, Mouse? The itinerary is back in place. It's done. Well done, Mouse. Then we're all set. Please now, will you tell me what happened to Mera? Aye, you've been patient enough. Please ask what you will and I'll answer best I can. Pharaoh, do you know how Mera and I were called before the barn? Since Great Berham, the Red Paw has been rounding up any mouse considered a threat. A minor garrison of the Red Paw, situated in northern Meridia. The fortress at Great Berham was recently razed to the ground during a protest by the local mouse population. The protest was sparked by the death in custody of a mouse arrested for insulting the member of the Red Guard. It later emerged that the mouse's name was Marsh, and that, far from insulting the guard, he was simply stating, for the record, his name. The fire was blamed on the son of Asper and used as justification to round up any mouse suspected of sympathising with their cause. Mera and I are no threat to anyone. Your wife came to visit me at Freehold no more than a year ago. You'd met Mera before? Only once and very briefly. She never told me her name. It was not long after Tamil had been arrested in Worrell. Then you're with the rebels? Rebels? You sound like a rat. Tamil, that's enough for you. Mera brought me a message from Tamil's friends. A message? Aye, informing me of his arrest. Thanks to their wife, I was able to arrange his release. We owe Mera a debt of gratitude, and we're not the only ones. You never knew about any of this, did you, Tilo? We played at a festival near Worrell no more than a year ago. Aye, that fits. That must have been when Mera was giving the message. I need to go. Tilo, wait. I can see you're upset. You must wonder why she would risk so much to help others. Whatever the reason, we'll be forever grateful what she did. Aye, you're a lucky mouse, brother. Lucky? I wouldn't call any of us lucky. Where is Mera? Where is she now? I'm afraid I don't know. She gave up her place for you and you never thought to find out? Such bitterness. It doesn't suit you, Tilo. Mera cares about you a great deal. That much was obvious. She was put aboard the Rathskellen, for what it's worth. The Rathskellen. Aye, she's a cargo ship working out of Skarn. She goes all over. Skarn, I'm sure we've read about Skarn, is served by 5 great ports. Alba in the northmost. Yeah, we know this. Let's see, Skarn is mostly populated by rodents and operates under the management of the Red Paw. It is nevertheless a fine example of a diversity of creatures working in harmony, and only rarely descends into sheer chaos. Yeah, we've read that one before. You're certain? I remember her from my time on the docks. She was a handsome vessel, one of the first Belladolan hoys. Oh, that's the... It's not much to go on, I know. How were you able to arrange Tamo's release after the riots? Well, some years back, the Baron's convoy was ambushed on Pessa Road. Have we heard about this guy before? I think we haven't. Baron Osric and regional administrator of the former Mouselands of Meridia and one of the 5 members of the Council of Redpaw. Osric rose to prominence some 40 years ago during the failed Saltaran invasion when he successfully rallied the Rat Guards following the disappearance of Roderick. Oh yeah, I think we have read this before. The last Rat King and led them to victory. Songs of his exploits during the invasion have done much to bolster his renown. Born in Meridia, the Baron has historically been broadly sympathetic to the plight of the mouse population and an advocate to increase autonomy of the region. However, following recent unrest in North Meridia, Osric was summoned to the capital for an emergency meeting of the 5 Barons of the Red Paw. Under pressure to suppress dissident and restore order, Osric's guard began efforts to identify and arrest prominent figures in the emerging Meridian separatist movement known as the Sons of Asper. Ambushed by who? There are those in the Red Paw who would like to see Osric's seat on the council empty. The Baron was raised in Meridia and is not unsympathetic to our plight. He was brought to the freehold, badly hurt. Osric stayed with us nearly 6 weeks while I nursed him back to health. If it was down to me, I would have let him rot. Then you would have been hanged in Warrow with the others. Why do you support the rebels? The Sons of Asper, brother. Call them by the name. The founding father of Meridia, Asper was a great orator, renowned for his ability to turn discord into harmony with his words. It was Asper who negotiated Meridia's peaceful transition from monarchy to republic, and later established a great council, on which sat, as equals, a representative of each creature capable of thought and reason. The council still sits, and still bears Asper's name, though since the War of the Green Flame, his kind are not permitted to attend. It's for this reason that mice of the northern provinces have adopted his name for their uprising. Until our voices are heard is their motto. You must know the lay, the poison cup, yes? Of course I do. Then play it, please. The poison cup. For 14 days, the Emerald Fire. We know this one. Lay siege to Royal Pessa's spires. In the distance, black smoke billowed, as wheat fields burned like funeral pyres. The mice had sworn to hold the pass, vowed till their allies could amass. They would not waver from the fight, but courage failed them at the last. And so before the hoard was laid, a goblet carved of finest jade, a tribute to the Green Flame's might, in hope its ire could be assuaged. But their treachery was all for naught. There was no bargain to be bought. The goblet was a poisoned cup, and from it sorrow flowed. After 1,000 years, this is how our kind are still thought of. It's not my place to rewrite history. Oh, I'm not suggesting it should be forgotten. But still, we're punished for it every day. Why should we suffer for our ancestors' sins? Great Birham, what's happened at Birham? You haven't heard? The Red Paw garrison there was burned to the ground. They're blaming it on mice. Scrunts. The bell was tolled. Aye, the crew will be on their way back. Will you not come with us, Tilo? We could use a buck like you. They wouldn't notice one more mouse aboard. Thank you, but my best chance of finding Mera is still here. Very well. Farewell, Tilo. Find Mera, whatever it takes. And keep fighting the fight. Let's see. Burn the banners of the Red Paw. Oh, wow. Make your mark, Tilo. Make a statement. Burn their colours. Set the Red Paw aflame. And make sure the commander knows whose handiwork it is. Aye, make mischief, brother. Okay, we'll do it. I don't know if I'll really bother that much about it, but we can look into it.